No, I'm not going to say funny stuff today. All right. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss B, live from the Northeastern Conference of Kink. I'm down with
Sir Divine Ray, pronouns they, them, he, and God. Had a household
mm,
of House of Ray and exhibitionist extraordinaire. My words ain't so good yet. I'm just waking up.
it's okay. Introduce yourself very loudly.
Peace and love. I'm Goddess Mo of House of Ray. I'm a sexuality practitioner and yogi, and this is my divine counterpart.
Yes. Lean in.
Hello. I'm Divine's greatest protege, Gypsy, also known as DGP of House of Ray. I am certified.
Awesome. So you got the titles of everyone. Um, Divine Bray has the mic, so this is who we'll hear from the most. But if you comment, you want to hear something else. Also, ladies, if you want to join in, just kind of lean in
Should I put on?
and talk to us. No, because I have it here and it's pointing this way, so it's going to get you and them. They just have to kind of come in.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. All right. So tell us about the House of Ray.
So we're a QTPOC centered, indigenous led a BDSM house, but we have a spiritual approach to our BDSM. So we're a tantric centered, energy based collective of spiritual seekers who happen to also be kinky and just spiritually or sexually expressive. So House of Ray is about infusing all these things and walking with our spiritual path, proud in our sexuality, releasing shame, freeing our traumas, and doing all the healing. And it's a pleasure-based healing modality. Well, pleasure and pain, I guess.
I have to say, first of all, the fact that you said about healing from traumas is a big deal because so many people suffer from traumas that they don't even realize.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
everybody.
yeah, they just don't even like. That's a trauma for me. That's a bad reaction. People don't really know that they're dealing with that.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did you get into creating your house and wanting the spirituality and the connection? Because you said you don't even identify as he, she, her, him, them.
Well,
did I say it right?
Well, I mean, almost.
Okay.
So my pronouns are they, them, and he, but
Okay.
I'm two spirited, meaning I acknowledge the divine masculine and feminine within myself.
Love it.
And I teach other people how to do that as well. I had to find my balance because I was raised in a religious household, but I've always been connected to spirit and to God. So even when I fell away from religion, I still had a strong connection to my belief system, my connection to the universe. And for a while, based on shame and social conditioning, my sexuality was very much taboo. And even though I was powerful in my sexuality, strong sacral chakra,
Yes.
but the shame of it would not let me be both of those things and all of those things. So stumbling onto tantric sex, tantric living in general through my spirituality. It was spirituality who led me to sex and back and vice versa. So I found that when I stopped battling myself about being sexual, being spiritual, when I'm just existing in all the great facets of this multi-dimensional being that's in this flesh, then I found peace within myself. I can proudly be this dominant, this master, this sadist,
all of these things together.
consensually, yeah, and find an outlet to work through my unhealed shit, my shadow work, had an outlet.
Because it all becomes a mental thing. Like you got to get in your head mentally, I'm okay with all of me.
Right.
In order to get that far. So tell me, how did you three ladies come together collectively?
I'm not a lady.
I mean, how did you three come together collectively? How do I just got it?
So in 2020, I was powerful enough to magnetize a connection with Goddess Mo here, and I'll let her jump in on the story also. But through that connection, I inherited and was blessed to receive, a connection through her with another beautiful spirit that I was blessed to be able to get to know, and the connection they have already exists. And while it has been definitely navigational evolution to grow through, I have been lucky and blessed to receive
All of that.
the foundation of what I feel keeps me balanced. So
That's awesome. So let's kind of, can you let her hold your mic maybe? That way we can make sure that we hear. I know on the recording we'll get everybody. Instagram, you might have a little issue, but don't worry because I'll play the. Okay, guys, Simone.
know what I'm saying? And then when we met, it was absolutely like, I know that this is going to be more than this experience, and I'm down to explore all of it. And it just was so organic and so beautiful. And then to learn, outside of the kink stuff, all the spiritual stuff too, because that is a big factor in my life. I'm like, oh, I just gonna pull up a god and like we can talk, this spiritual song, like about binary beats. Oh my goodness, like it was everything that I wanted to have in a partner because I didn't have to try to explain my spirituality. I had somebody.
Because he was already on that page.
Yes, he was already there, and I'm learning all the things, and I'm like, this is amazing because I don't always want to be a teacher.
Right.
I was looking for a teacher so I could be taught, so I can learn more things, so I can expand.
Fall back and get some more.
And then look at this.
And I have to say this real quick. I love how you look. This way. Because you look like, wow, like everything is in there. I just love how your eyes just kind of like, wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. Real quick, y'all. Let's get the mic over.
Hello.
All right, introduce yourself. Hold your mic up here so everybody can hear you.
Oh, you want to hear me?
Yes.
I am Divine Creator's protege. I don't know. Am I answering the question how we all met?
Yeah.
But how did you meet Divine?
Well, through this beautiful spirit soul, her and I have been friends for eons. For eons.
You sent me recently, I think it's 9 years.
9 years. About 9 years we've been in each other's lives. So I was blessed with an opportunity to do a kink photo shoot, and I came out, and one thing led to another.
And then another.
I ended up and then another. No, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to learn because this is my first experience.
Oh, really?
It is. And I hope it's my last. I don't want to have to experience another.
Right.
I won't experience.
And the three of you look so happy and energetic. Like, yes, we are here and we are loving this. We are feeling this. So I have to tell y'all, I love that part.
And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. So I want to also give the people your social media, your Google, any information they need to look you up to learn any of this awesome mental spirituality things y'all can pass on.
for sure. So if you're looking for the sexy stuff online, my Instagram is the Divine Kink, spelled exactly like that. THEDIVINEKINK. And the website, thedivinekinkacademy.com. You can find us there. I offer spiritual coaching, one-on-one, bodywork practitioner, the kink experiences, the kink and spiritual experiences together, and customizing experiences for people who are still trying to find their way and just exploring.
Now, if a person has a mate and they want to bring that mate in with them, is that okay? Like, will you teach it as a couple?
Absolutely. So what I do, what I call kink surrogacy, why I can teach you and your mate how to step into these roles, how to play with each other in safe ways, the different modalities that I specialize in. Mostly people know me for my rope art and just my musicality and impact play. So I do specialize in tantric, just connection between partners and teaching how to connect with the rope and not be so afraid of using it even as a beginner.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell them now we need them in the studio one day because we have a whole podcast studio, about 7, 8 different shows. We want y'all to come in, be on one of the shows and kind of like give us more personal detail with not so much going on. I am on Instagram as timeless_JMH. I'm there for everything. I have my own alcohol, clothing line, shea butter, candles. Yes, I am the peach tequila rum lady.
Wow.
Timeless JMH. Every bottle comes with a rose gold watch because we're timeless. Yes, because the point of being timeless.
So also opportunities to like gather with us and work with us. We have a retreat coming up in Mexico. It's a sacred pleasure retreat. We play, we learn, we heal.
Oh, that's
We're taking
awesome.
over a property in Mexico. Just whatever the gods and the goddesses can come out, be in their natural element, nudity, kink, spirituality, all combined in
And
one weekend.
is it open to anybody? Anyone want to come?
Yeah, it's open to all genders. We just ask that you understand consent and that you're there to learn and expand and allow yourself new experiences, because it's a life-changing experience to be able to
Right.
be free, be nude, be sexual, sensual. A lot of people come and like have their sexual awakenings.
And what
Um,
month is this? When is it?
It's in August, so we
August,
got the
okay.
payment plans and all that going on, so people can jump in. But it's a really
Right.
life-changing experience. If you find us on Divine Kink, the Divine Kink on Instagram, you'll find out more information about that. But this was me personally inviting you, because we don't.
Listening.
We got the friend discount too. Like also, we have to have the podcast in paradise. Hey.
Yes.
And to piggyback off that, then you can come with your all of who you are, and then people will be like, "Oh, so you going out of town now with your podcast?" Yeah,
I'm telling you,
to Mexico.
this is the second personal invite today. I'm actually invited to do a show at somebody's wedding next week. Yeah. So the people is loving the kid because I'm so awesome. So it works. Yes. So I would love that. I would love to do the Mexico. I would love it.
Right there. You got
Thank you.
And also, you can find me on Instagram at Lux Goddess Mo, Lux Goddess _Mo. I am a sensuality practitioner. I have a sensuality sanctum where I teach and I'm sorry, that surprised me.
Okay.
And navigate people through healing their sacral, because that chakra can block a lot of things. And us as creators, we need to tap into it often to make sure that we're getting the proper foods, the proper movements, proper colors, all the things. And I'm also a very well-known yogi and erotic artist.
So maybe one of those classes, Miss V can go. I can be live and I can show y'all like this is what it is. This is what it's about. We'll get together one-on-one so you can kind of really feel what it is. I would love to do that. Yes.
I take my time with yoga because I got into it for rehabilitation purposes, and it's not about a handstand, it's not about a split, it's about bridging the connection between your spiritual side and your physical side so you can realign.
And I always thought that about yoga, but I'm not a person who's always working, always building. I don't get a calm moment to ever try it, so I've never tried.
Well, I guess I'll pop your chair soon then.
Yes. So we got to get this show rolling. We got to get here. And Mexico is definitely on. This is my engineer, ladies. So maybe he's finding something going on. But definitely we need to get hooked up in the Mexico. I'm for it.
Well, also,
go ahead.
Well, come to Mexico. So then you can do yoga. Then you can have those down moments. Then a massage by me, because I am a licensed massage therapist.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like a total package. Y'all, let me let them stand up for a minute so you can see the good. Just stand up and let them see the good, because they didn't get to see how I saw y'all walk up. I mean, this is the good. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. This is the good. I just want y'all to see that. Yes.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Divine's Kinky Kitty.
Yes.
That's it.
Divine's Kinky Kitty.
So also,
I love the whole name.
In Atlanta, we co-own this space called Dark Haven ATL. It's one of the newest, one of the only Black-owned or co-owned, to my understanding, queer, trans, safe, all the things, Black kink space in Atlanta. It's not just for Black people, but we have a strong presence.
Awesome.
And we have our play parties, our educational aspects, our classes. We're not as big as the Baltimore Playhouse, but we got 3,500 square feet of exploration space, and it's everybody's personal invitation. Yeah,
so even if it's
darkhavenatl.com.
I love it.
Instagram too.
Darkhaven.com.
I would say the whole building is probably this half of this, but with different areas. It's it used to be a church and a gym, so we got some space in there.
Okay.
So it's a new type of church.
I think I'm invited to something in Atlanta. I want to say it might be August.
Okay.
I gotta make sure don't clash with Mexico. If I get the friend discount, I'm in Mexico. I'm telling you.
Look, so if you plan it right, you can fly out of Atlanta to Mexico. We'll check the dates with you.
Yes, it's an event, a plus size woman, something in Atlanta.
Love
And
that.
I'm definitely going. I'm a person who can pack the things up, and she's there. Invite me,
Yes.
Miss V is coming, because I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Love that. Sometimes we need the invitation too. Like I don't know what type of human design, or if you know about that, but if you don't know your human design type, but you find yourself always you when you get the invitation, you're ready to go. It might be your design type because manifesting generators, they have to kind of get the invitation from the universe before our seeds can really.
And so, I'm one of those people. And I find so much about myself. Lady D just kind of pulled out a lot of things on different levels with me yesterday. So I'm finding out a lot this weekend. So yeah, so I really can't wait to get together with y'all. Definitely Atlanta. Mexico is the all the way up here. It's the goal. Mexico is the goal.
Atlanta for sure. Just
And I'm packing up everything and I'm there.
For sure.
All right.
Thank you, Lady
Thank you,
B.
ladies,
You're
so
the
much
greatest.
for being here. I appreciate you. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy.